Hello everybody, we got Princess here, and she works here at the Flying J in Florence, which is actually technically still in the tropical storm, and we're just going to talk to her for a couple moments about her experience with this and the customers that's been coming in and what they've been wanting and the demand and stuff like that, certain things like that. And she's going to talk about her experience as well. So first question is, how has the business been?
Well, before the hurricane actually was this close to South Carolina, a lot of people, it was a lot of traffic. Everybody was really demanding gas, and not so much water, but it was definitely a lot of gas. And if need be, we did have some of the waters that we had to sell, which was fine, of course, but mainly the gas part. Everybody was filling up because there was a lot of people evacuating from Myrtle Beach and coming from Florida or going to Florida, in a lot of various different areas. That's exactly what it was. Basically a lot of gas.
And for this to happen once again, because Matthew has
torn up everything for Matthew, yes. Even though Matthew was a Category 1, when it did hit, it still had a lot of flooding throughout South Carolina, and it was terrible. I know my backyard looked like a whole lake when I was here, and then trying to drive through the roads and everything. Like I said, my car had got flooded in, and it almost didn't make it. Like I said, the mechanics that did help me on my car, they helped it to come back to life, basically, and it took a little process for it to come back to life, but it finally did. Thank God for that. But it was definitely a lot of flooding, definitely a lot of power outages all over South Carolina, definitely all over through Florence, and it took a long time for the water to at least recede and go down.
With that being said, what do you expect of Florence?
Right now, I really don't know what to expect, but seeing as Matthew was only a Category 1 when it hit, and this was a Category 4, which is now down to a Category 1, I basically expect the same thing. A lot of flooding, a lot of water. Seeing it's supposed to stall on the coast for, like, I want to say 24 hours to 48 hours, this is definitely going to bring a lot of water, definitely going to bring a lot of rain. So there's definitely going to be a lot of flooding. I heard in North Carolina they've been flooded. A lot of people are without power right now in North Carolina. Hopefully it won't get that bad, but it's best to go ahead and prepare for the worst and be safe enough to know and stay off these roads. Right now, Florence is a whole ghost town, but it's definitely prepare for the worst, because you never know. It's better to be prepared than to not be prepared and the worst does happen.
And the last question I have for you, how's the traffic in and out right now?
Right now, it's a whole ghost town over, basically. I was driving down the highway, and I might have seen a car here, might have seen a car here, but it's really like a ghost town right now. The traffic through the store right now is, as you can see, it's nothing. There's nobody really coming in or out the store. It's just really quiet, and basically nobody.
And the last question is, for the people that's watching at home, what do you want to kind of stress to them?
Be safe. Keep those babies safe. That's the most important thing. If you do have small children, keep the baby safe at all costs, no matter what. As long as you're good and prepared, you should be all right. Stay at home. Don't even try to voyage out into this weather at all whatsoever, because I know when I get off, if I can't make it to my house, I'm going to my sister's house. This is right down the road. I want to be as safe as possible. I already prepared everything in my house, and I know my sister's prepared as it is now. But I would not try. Don't be a hero. Don't try to be out here in this weather. Leave that up to the administration and the police department and the sheriffs and everything, because they're already out lurking the roads and everything. I just had a couple of them, the firefighters and the sheriff department, all of them was just in here not too long ago talking about the roads and everything, trying to keep everybody off the roads and stay safe. Even though Florence, I don't think, has a curfew or anything like that, or mandatory evacuation, but still it's on its way. Florence, the hurricane itself is on its way. I would stay off the roads. The wind, the rain is not a joke. I don't play around with the weather at all, so it's not a joke. I would stay out of it.
Alrighty, well, Princess, we appreciate the time that you gave us today, we wish you the best, and
absolutely,
we are praying for you. So
yes,
thank you so
y'all
much.
be safe. Everybody else out there, be safe. Be completely safe. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.